Not only are the Diddy celebrity freak-off tapes real, they are currently being shopped around Hollywood for higher profile people that are featured in them to potentially buy and block their release. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. This is a disturbing update in the case, and the case is getting crazier and crazier. New law firm says they're repping more than 50 alleged victims. Now I'm hearing more. There's apparently a press conference that's going to drop tomorrow. A lot of new victims have stepped up, and we're going to cover them all. But I first wanted to focus on this bombshell revelation from one of the lawyers repping this latest accuser. She was here on NewsNation, Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, repping one of the latest accusers, and I want you to hear what she has to say because this is shocking.
I was recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. Back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow. Can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No,
this
I can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really?
More high profile than Mr. Combs.
Really? And you've seen it?
I've seen stills of the video.
Okay.
So
you can verify
that it exists, that it's real, that the other person in the video is very visible. It's no question if it's that person in the video. And I can tell the video is pornographic in nature.
Oh, my. All right. So we know that he videotaped a lot of activities at his home, did he? And it sounds like there was probably a lot of hidden cameras as well. Is that what is being talked about?
Yes. This was actually in his Atlanta home, at a home he had in Atlanta at one point. And it does seem that the person isn't like looking into the video. So it's, to me, doesn't seem like that person knows they're being videotaped. It doesn't seem like they're active participant in the videotaping, like they're being surreptitiously recorded it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Wow. What? Who's the higher profile individual? Now, again, this is the lawyer speaking. I guess she could be lying. Let's be fair. Let's call it out for what it is. But I don't know about you guys. I kind of buy it. We've seen a lot of silence from a lot of these celebrities. Experts are saying silence is the best option as this probe continues and all the unwanted scrutiny. And we're talking a lot of people who have been faced, Ashton Kutcher, who we reported on, Bieber, who we've reported on. I'm going to create a playlist at the end of this so you can go find all these updates. So stay tuned, or I'll put it up an iCard right here. If you missed some of our coverage specifically, I'll make sure you have a Diddygate update there so you can catch them if you missed them. But this is crazy. Now, look, the problem with this is there's now a lot of speculation as to, well, who could it be? Who is the celebrity? We talked about Leonardo DiCaprio last week. In fact, we're going to have Dale Wheatley back on now, talk to him since these allegations, because our video exclusive revealing the history of Leonardo DiCaprio, which he's kept very private, has gone super viral. And we're going to have Dale back and talk more about it and those Diddy accusations. Does Dale feel like it makes sense that there's a connection to Diddy? Stay tuned. You're not going to miss that update, so hit that subscribe. But we have no proof of this. We have no proof that Diddy was involved. Sure, he was at some of these parties, but a lot of these people have been at parties. But here's the image of him at a white party. A lot of these celebrities were at these parties. It doesn't mean they stayed after hours and partook in any illegal activities. Let's be clear. There's no allegation accusing Leonardo of that. But many people are now speculating, well, they were party guys, and this was his number one attendee. So that leaves a lot of people speculative. Now, there's also a lot of memes and things going around. I saw this one. I prefer not to, this is LeBron James, prefer not to speak on this matter until I know how much information becomes public knowledge, when a reporter asked how many Diddy parties, freak-offs he had attended. Now, I can't find this anywhere. This quote is not attributed to him. I don't believe it's so. There are several meme pictures that it's why I hate Twitter. People just make a fake image on Twitter, say it's a graphic or a quote by Morgan Freeman, and everyone just buys it. You got to go actually find the where it came from, an actual accredited source to confirm it was said. I don't think he said this, but LeBron is now being speculated as now he's a higher profile individual. I would say he and Leo are definitely higher profile individuals than Diddy. Now, I don't believe that quote's real, but LeBron has hit up several Diddy parties. He has been there. In fact, here he is.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
With like kids behind, man, it's just, man, it's a problem. It is so bad. So bad now. Now, again, I got to be objective, right? Fair. Diddy threw a lot of parties that didn't resort into the craziness, right? He would go to other areas, other parts of the house. So we do have to be careful in our speculation, because I know we all want to say Hollywood's disgusting and they're all complicit. And sure, I'm sure a lot of them are. To be fair, Hollywood is pretty sketchy. At the same time, not everybody partook. A lot of people probably showed up for the first party, got a little drunk. You're allowed to get drunk at parties. You're allowed to have bikini girls at parties. That's not illegal, right? What's illegal is what happened afterwards with the workers, etc. The illegal filming, all that stuff is when things got, problematic. Now, the problem is, I didn't think I can show some of this. I'll show it very quickly as I scroll through. But yeah, out of control. NBA players, terrified people of certain age. A lot of people are coming forward. This is a singer who hung out with Diddy in the 90s as a teen, further lifted the lid on the infamous parties after she left terrified and trying to escape. Artist Good Frida says she first met the disgraced star at an autograph signing in Toronto in 1999. And an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun, she said she sang for Combs, then Puff Daddy, then Diddy, before being invited to join a substance-fueled X party in his high five-star hotel with a girlfriend. She claims she told the rapper and security that she was of, that. And which is, I guess, allowed in Canada, although the drinking age still is 19. She said they didn't care about that and invited them to join the adults who are openly, doing activities. And they had a second VIP room, freak-off room, guarded by security. So this is what I'm hearing from my own sources. There's levels. There are tiers to the party. So he sort of tests you out, brings you to the big one. You're happy. How much did you drink? How are you feeling? And then you move on to the second party where things are definitely making out. Things are happening. And then there's even a third tier of a party where it's like, if you're in there, you shouldn't be in there. Room 2 is already questionable enough. Room 3 is where it really takes a turn. So it does seem like that's what was happening. And this indictment obviously forced facing these freak-off parties. They're really looking into that as the problem and what happened at those parties. And now more and more people coming forward to reveal. But she says none of the artists that I saw were engaged in activities, but there were a lot of NBA players and a lot of executives and whatnot with the girls. They were having relations in chairs and corners and bathrooms, anywhere they could. She ran out of the hotel after being told to wait for access to the second freak-off party. There were a lot of substances a lot of substances. People were just picking them up and taking them, offering me different things. I was saying no. There were different sections and drink areas. There was no bartender. You could make your own drinks, or you could have someone pour it for you. There were more men than women. Everyone was drinking, doing substances. I wanted to drink and have a good time like my friend and the other girls, but I was too paranoid and needed to stay alert just in case I had to fight off anybody. She then initially felt uneasy after meeting Combs, who complimented her eyes and skin and encouraged her to ditch her friend, who later got lost in the crowd. At the signing, she said she and her friend got theirs first. Combs was 2 hours late, and that's when the night took a turn. My friend asked him what hotel he was staying at, and he was like, actually, I'm having a party. You girls should come. I told him, we don't have our IDs. Where that? He said, I don't check IDs at my party. He then said he's going to give you details. He pointed to one of the security guards who gave us details. And so the others could get their autographs. Oh, man. Just look, there's so many details. It's hard to read them all. We are going to do our best to cover it as more and more comes in. But I wanted to focus on this, particularly this accusation coming in from this lawyer. Who is this powerful figure? There must be so many people shaking in their boots who were at these parties who thought, no one's ever going to know. I'm just at a Diddy party. And what did they do beyond that? Because he was keeping blackmail material. He was filming things. It's all going to come out, it seems. So what is someone in this situation supposed to do? I would come clean. Sooner you do that, the better it's going to be for everybody else. If you are exposed without the information coming and you're playing dumb, I think that's going to be even worse for you. So it's kind of a roulette. PR experts saying silence is the best options. Keep staying silent until you're actually accused of something. What do you think? I want to hear your thoughts. And who do you think this high profile person is? Again, no proof that it's LeBron or Leo. We don't know yet. But I suspect that's going to come out soon. Someone's trying to get a big payday. Whoever that celebrity is, don't pay it, man. That's a dumb thing. It's going to get released anyway. They're trying to get paid before it's released. They want to get paid and release it. If you're on one of those tapes, you're in trouble. Thinking about coming clean more than anything else. And then meanwhile, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for all alerts, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below. We got a lot more updates coming. You're not going to miss them, so stay tuned. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Stay tuned for more Diddygate coverage here on Popcorn Planet.